everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Sam. I'll tell you a little bit about myself first if you're new here. So I'm a mum to four, 3 grown-up daughters and a 15-year-old son. I'm happily married and live in a little town in the northeast of England. And I'm also currently battling stage 4 cancer, which isn't ideal. I'm just been really naughty as well, and I'm having a really naughty coffee with lots of cream. Anyway, if you've clicked on this video, it's probably because you're wanting to do some organising of your own. I thought I'd do a series because I really want to cover all aspects of my life, including areas in the home, finances, our current work-life situation, admin side, my social life, my channel and how I run that, my health, my well-being, family life, and the list just keeps on growing. So what I'll do is I'll upload once a week, and over the course of the week, anything that I do towards this organisation, I'll record and then I'll upload it once a week. I'm not sure whether I'm going to tackle like a certain area, like tackle the home first, tackle admin, because I don't think it'll work like that, because there's a lot of things in the home, decorating and things like that are going to take time, whereas there's other stuff that needs doing sooner. So it'll just be a case really of seeing how I go along, and I'm sure things will flow from one thing into another. But I thought I'd just come on and just do a bit of an introduction and just let you know what this series of videos is going to be about. And I'm just really starting now. I'm just starting to come up with a list. I've already done you won't be able to see on there, but I've already done like a brief little list of rough areas. So I'm just going to now start breaking that down. Like I've started on here, so I've got areas of, these are just obviously things that need changing. I'm starting with the home, so I'm just literally going to list each room and then write down from there what needs doing in each room. And then once I've got the home done, then I can move on to the next subject. But once I've got my lists, I then need to come up with a plan of how I'm going to incorporate the changes and organise it, or whatever it is, depending on whether it's something that I physically need to change and organise, or whether it's just about setting myself goals and targets and things. So what I'll do is I'll get this little list done, and then I'll come back to you and show you the little list that I've done for the home, and then I'll talk again briefly about what I'm going to be covering in this series, and then I will start next week with our first proper video, but I'll come back to you shortly. So yeah, I've just literally just started there with the first page, but I thought what I'll do, I'll just quickly run through now with you the types of things that I'm going to cover, and then if you think it might be something that maybe you feel like you need to get your parts of your life organised, or if you're one of them people that you know, is so organised and everything, leave me some tips in the comments. I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, if you think this might help you out, then, you know, let me know in the comments as well if, you know, there's any areas in particular that you're looking at organising. But yeah, I'll just run through roughly what I'm going to cover in this series, and also what I've just done today on it, working on our first area. So the areas that I've got to cover now, this list is not by any means complete. I do keep just adding to it, and I'm sure as I go along I'm going to keep adding to it as well. But basically, so we've got the home, so that includes things like if you're new to my channel, you might not know, but we've only just moved in this house, crikey, actually 3 months ago. So we've still got everywhere needed decorating when we moved in. So with things, finances the way they are and the cost of everything, we couldn't obviously just get it all done. So it's been a bit of a work in progress. But so obviously decorating comes under the home. There's also things like, I've still got a few boxes that need unpacking and sorting. I've got a couple of cupboards that need organising. Clothes, things like that. But I'll go into more detail because I've put each room down as a separate subcategory. And then I've got my finances, which I want to excuse me, relook at and get that all up to date. I want to create a new, I did used to have a bill folder, and then I stopped using it because everything was just done through my phone. And I stopped using it, and I find it's a lot easier to keep track and know exactly where you're at when you've got it in paper form. I know some people don't like using paper and things. They'd rather keep digital records, but I do like lists and pens and papers. And so yeah, so create a new bill folder. I've also opened a new bank account that we're going to use purely as our bills account, so that when we get paid, we can just transfer exactly how much we need into the bill account. But obviously we'll cover all that when we get to that point. I want to just update my budget and make sure, see if there's anything that we can cut back on, or you know, things that we're still subscribed to that we never use. Yeah, so just get that up to date. Then admin, again, that's another huge topic. I've got things like changing the address over from moving. I've still got quite a lot of companies to contact. I've got a few bits of paperwork for my channel that I need to get done. I've got to speak to the school regarding some of Caden's just after school revision classes and things. Yeah, and just emails and generally just getting all, you know how you have a pile, don't you, of letters that come through the door that you need to sort out, but they're not urgent, so they get put in a pile, and it's kind of getting all them out now, getting them all sorted. Then obviously I've got my actual channel side, which again, I want to get all that reorganised, so I've got a proper upload schedule. So I'm uploading on Instagram consistently. We go into another category, which is obviously health, which includes things like my diet, obviously what I'm eating, my supplements, getting back taking like my seeds every day, start taking my black seed oil again, other supplements, drinking my lemon water regularly, and it goes on and on and on. And I'm just waffling now, and you're probably going to be bored, Richard, already, but I just wanted to give you a bit of an overview of the type of things that I'm looking at getting organised. My throat's still a little bit dodgy, so my voice, it feels like my voice keeps like going a bit funny. My general mental health and well-being, and I think in this day and age this is a massive one for everyone, and it's just looking at ways that I can spend time doing things I enjoy, and also like working on positive things that are gonna help my mental health. Things like meditating, having time for me to do, you know, like hobbies, things like that. I want to start listening to more podcasts and things like that. So I'm going to try and find some that, you know, I think will interest me. So we'll have a look at that maybe together. Family life, again, another one. That includes, I've put all sorts under that umbrella really. Things like doing our weekly meal plans, getting in the habit of doing a weekly shop, because we so often get caught up in the trap of just going to the shop for what you need for tea that night, and it just ends up cost you a fortune doing it like that. So yeah, meals. I also want to do a bit of a cleaning rota, just so that I know everything's on top of, and also just to get Caden a little bit helping out, and you know, just a few little life skills for when he grows up. What else? Yeah, things like homework, spending time together as a family, like arranging family nights and games nights, things like that. And then, like I say, it just keeps growing and growing. So, but that is generally what the series is going to be about, just basically reorganising most aspects of life really, and just getting back into a routine, getting back into, you know, habits of doing the things that I need for my mental health, for my health, things like that. So yeah, if you think this might be a series that you think you might be interested in, and you're not already subscribed, then if you want to subscribe now, and then you'll be able to get all the new videos that I'm going to do in this series. Like I said, I'm going to try to upload one video a week, and it'll probably be working on different things, and we'll just take it week from week and see where we're at. But I'm going to leave it here for now. And like you say, if you've got any hints, tips, leave them in the comments. I'd really appreciate that. And also, like you say, if there's anything in particular that you want to get organised or get sorted with, pop it in the comments, and we can maybe like discuss it and come up with some ideas or things like that if you're a bit stuck. But anyway, thank you so much for listening to me waffle on for the last however long. Thank you so much, and I will see you all again in the next one. Take care. Bye. Bye-bye.